want to talk about something that's been on my mind today. Well, just lately, last hour or so, maybe. And it's about being honest. Okay. Now, this is, this is something, of course, goes through my mind every once in a while. It's how honest are you? And do you tell the truth all the time? Now, I think we know we all lie. There could be those little white lies, as they call them, and it could be something bigger. We lie through omission, not telling everybody everything, which, you don't want to tell everybody everything. All your thoughts, that could be kind of disastrous. Could really harm somebody, be abusive to somebody, So we keep some of this stuff to ourselves, Okay, I made it to this place. It's been raining, and it's kind of chilly. It's 37 degrees outside. And I was going slow over the bridges, and somebody honked at me. They got real close behind me, but hey, when it's a creek and it's cold at all, I'm not going to be speeding across this bridge. No way. And it was just, a bridge over a little creek, not a, a huge one. But, yeah, and traffic all of a sudden behind me. But anyway, it's just kind of a rambling one. I'm going to just start doing more of rambling ones. Yeah. But I was talking about being honest, okay? That's something that's really coming up in my mind because of various reasons, and some of it is like, am I being honest in my life? Am I doing things that I know I shouldn't? Have I made excuses for them? Along that line. And some of it is being honest when you don't tell somebody something, and maybe you should tell them something that is not abusive, but might be a little bit, that they need to hear it kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and of course, some people say, well, who gives you the right to do it? But I think that I really do feel like in some ways we've become so scared, and we should be, because, people can be dangerous. They're so too scared to say something that's honest, but it could be not, like I said, not abusive, but it could be hurtful to somebody. Like one time, this is not really a good example, but in a way it is. There was a woman, I was at work one time, and a woman, it was me and this, she was the admin, and the boss, who was male, was there. And she went into the boss's office, and she had the back of her skirt tucked into her pantyhose. That whole thing. And I was, like I said, I think I was the only other person there, so I called her over to me, and when she came back out, so she wouldn't do it when other people, And I told her, and she got angry with me. I just said, your skirt, you need to check your skirt in the back, and she got angry. Because I'm sure it embarrassed her. She was a younger woman. But, why in the world she got angry at me? She just, just like she was ticked off at me. I would rather tell somebody, hey, you're going to embarrass yourself even more. And I didn't say those words. I just told her to check her skirt, But, yeah, because in something like that, they're going to embarrass themselves more, And to me, not saying something would have been kind of like lying through omission kind of thing. Does that make sense at all? I don't know. Maybe I'm not thinking straight. I need to eat. Yeah. And I don't have a Snickers bar. But yeah, anyway, that kind of thing. Like if a person has an attitude about something that is going to embarrass them also if they tell somebody else, Hey, I'd embarrass myself every once in a while, that's just me. That's okay. But, it's especially people who are like young adults, and you don't want them to go around saying something that is going to humiliate them in front of other people. So, to tell them. So, politely, not, mean and not abusive, but just to tell them. But I think we've become too much to shine away from that, if you ask me. Okay, now being a person myself who's rather highly sensitive, I can't think of the last time somebody said. One time that same woman, she was like probably 10 years younger. She told me something, and I think I was a little bit humiliated, but at the same time I was thankful that she told me. And this one is like when I was raised, when you cough, you cover your mouth with your hand. Okay? I mean, that's how it became a habit for me since I was a child. I'm 54. And this was probably like, not even 10 years ago, probably 7 or so years ago. I don't know how long, but she told me, she said something about coughing, and she said it's always good to cough. She said something about somebody else coughing, and she said it's always good to cough, like in your elbow of your shirt, so that way you don't have, when you cough, it's not on your hands, and you might touch somebody else or whatever, and I don't think I'd ever thought about that. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, I guess it was just one of those things, you don't really think about, because it's become part of your life for many, many years. And, until somebody says something, are you going to question it? Maybe, yeah, there are things I question now that I was taught when I was a kid, and nobody has to tell me, and, I question them, but it has to come up, for one thing, because, like me, I tend to have, tissue or something around me, so when I'll cough into the tissue, that kind of thing. But, something like that, like if a cough caught me unaware, unawares, yeah, I get it, Now, I usually, just kind of cough in the inside of my shirt, not, like pull it all the way out, but just kind of cough on it, or on the elbow, the crook of the elbow, what do you call it? I don't even know. Okay, anyway, I think that's enough for this video for now. I'm going to have to try to figure out how to turn the heater off. I'm in Adam's car, and I don't drive it his SUV, and I don't drive it that much, and right now I'm getting really, really hot. So I don't know how to turn it down. But anyway, I don't know if I'll connect connect a bunch of clips together, edit a bunch of them, or not. We'll see. Anyway, if you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would, and I'll talk to you on another video. Thank you.